Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. That really helped us.
You flaccidized the creature.
So, go roll investigation again, Nathan.
Do you guys want me to send him to hell?
Yes. Yes. How do we do it?
Let's do this after this
We
investigation.
can get him back eventually.
23.
You have a
23,
pocket
okay.
dimension?
Dude, I have a
Everyone needs to
pocket
listen to
plane,
this.
weapon,
Well, actually,
so
only
know.
Nathan does, but I need you all to be quiet. The wall, you see carvings that depict a battle between what you can assume are orcs and humans. And the centerpiece of the carving is a heroic human standing triumphant along with an old elf sorcerer over a slain baby orc child.
Oh, and that's us. That's us. That's us. We committed an orc abortion at the beginning of our thing, remember?
Now, I wasn't listening before the slain baby orc.
Yeah, I
child.
wasn't either. All I listened
But
to was slain orc baby
there
child.
There
That's
was an
us.
elder wizard.
I don't know
What do
who
you
that
say
is.
to your group?
Oh.
I know this.
Oh, wait, we don't know this?
Oh, no, sorry. I don't know anything.
I don't know
Nathan, what do you
nothing.
say?
Can you just say it one more time? Just so I can...
Listen, I was doing one talking. It's fine. You see a battle that depicts orcs and humans. The centerpiece of the carving is a heroic human standing triumphant along with an old elf sorcerer over a slain baby orc child.
The Hobbit 4?
Is that us? Everything was not us until the slain orc
No,
baby.
I think we started a war.
Oh my god, did we? We started political
child?
turmoil. He's
Oh,
crying.
what's wrong?
He's mimicking the sounds of the
What's
orc
wrong,
baby we
Filcher?
aborted.
Filcher? What's wrong, Filcher?
Carving.
What about it?
Filcher.
Everyone roll investigation.
I've never heard
Orc
of
abortion.
You got that.
I got like a
Herbie.
14.
I got a 2.
I got a
Got a 2?
Well, it wasn't 18, and then it
11.
like slowly
I
touched my
got
pencil.
a 10.
But it's a
15.
2.
15. Everyone except for Jack
Alden.
sees the same depicting that Nathan saw.
Hey, Jack,
Alden
it's
Greenfield,
it's a orc abortion on the carving. I mean, Aldwin.
Where? Where is this orc abortion?
I don't know.
You
So,
feel better skin at this point.
For whenever Jack edits
I
all
think
of
it's
this
a lot of
out,
parts,
here's an
right?
update.
Or no?
So, let's see. Arrowman has been shot in the knee. He's crying on the ground, and he's going to be there for the rest of this session. Chianti and Alden are harvesting blood from the house creature.
Not just blood, other parts too.
Okay, yeah,
She
sorry. They're
rolled
harvesting
high.
different body parts. And Lygon has killed the house creature, so now Dina likes me more, apparently, I guess. Or he just feels betrayed, and so
Thank you.
it'll be a minute,
A
yeah.
little bit of both.
He's just gotta adapt. Then Eric Sargent and I are at the wall trying to figure this out.
This code, yeah.
Trying to,
These
progress.
Can I walk up with them?
Progress
and
the
try to help them?
campaign. Progress
Oh my
Jack.
gosh, looting is a part of the story.
No, but it is part of the game. I'll say that.
Oh, the game.
Jack.
Yeah, it's part of
Oh,
the game.
you wait until this blood becomes an integral part of the story, Jack Hard.
So you guys have blood now.
Can I?
All right, so
Can I
with
roll-
this orc, what,
No. We already figured this out. Jack was just waiting to tell us until you two
All
were
right,
done.
Filcher the Flyer and Eric Sargent. What have you decided?
Okay, well, what did we learn from his
Well,
history check?
so each of these creatures are an ascending age, so...
Maybe we should just stand in order by our age.
Oh my.
yeah.
How old are all of you?
I don't know.
I'm
I
like
think I'm
really
like
old.
21.
423.
Do you do this?
I'm 40.
423.
I'm 40.
Let's
I know
just
that.
Wow,
stand in
you're
a
young.
order of age. Let's
I'm
just
40.
say we do it.
In front of.
By
I'm
his
not going to
pockets.
say it, but you guys all line up in age order. And you look at the wall and you see that nothing happened.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a really
Do
dumb.
you want
Yeah.
me to look at the
I
wall?
remember
Because I feel
that.
like you all are a little bit
Can I look
stupid.
for,
Can
like,
roll investigation. Are you going to roll 2, Don?
Yes, please.
But can you just?
Can I-
Do you want to just give him an advantage, or you want to?
I'll give him an
Napkin
advantage.
Napkin
Alright, so
and I
you
will
roll
Why?
advantage. Napkin's very smart.
No,
he's
the
not.
wall in the house.
Well, that's not napkin.
Roll with
Wait,
advantage.
is it in the-
Oh, okay.
Oh, I guess
Wait,
it's-
can I use napkins?
Can we climb over?
No, not wall.
Intelligence?
It says
Sure. You see these pictures on the walls have small cracks around each figure that line the figures. Small cracks that line the figures
Can we take them out?
that are separate from
Oh, I see what we need to do. I will take out the figures. I'll pick them up with my pinchers.
With my pinchers.
So you go up to one of them and you try to get your fingers in the cracks, and they won't go into the cracks. You
We
can't.
need little boy fingers.
But actually roll. You should just actually roll a sleight of hand check with disadvantage.
Okay. At a 1.
Okay, so it's actually better for you. You do the opposite of what you wanted to do, and you push in one of the figures. It was the baby figure, and it pushes
always
in
go
for a
for the
second,
babies.
latches, and then retrieves back out.
Can we try pushing the?
Yeah,
Can
we're
we try
pushing
pushing the oldest
everything.
one?
Okay, so you put. Do you want to push the oldest one?
Yes, please.
You go up to the oldest figure, you push it in, and it clicks into place.
And then we should do
The
it in
second
descending
oldest
order.
one.
I press the baby.
No.
You push
no.
it in. They both go back to.
I
where they
pressed the old one.
Oh.
I
again.
pressed
God.
the second old.
I press the baby.
Fuck off!
No, it's the third guy. It's fine.
So the giant wall opens.
We go in.
I fully apologize.
Do you go in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where is this wall?
Do you go?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
let me
we're
just
in.
Is
look
this
to
the wall the
left.
giant spider things went through, or is
We
it?
Is
probably
Vino
should
still
have
with
gotten
you?
through this like
Is
an
Vino
hour
still with you?
ago.
No, yeah, definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta find my
Oh my
freaking.
Hey, I wasn't
The
trying
first-
to
Can I
flip
get
over
Jack?
the cart, okay?
The
What'd you
first
call
thing
me?
that
I just wanted a
happened
new wagon.
Jack, just a heads up.
I was
I'm
gonna
put
name
Merton
him
on my
Wagon.
back.
that took us an hour and a half.
To get past a wall.
You guys, for an hour and a half, have been walking to a wall.
An hour and
you
12
just
minutes.
opened it up.
An hour and
Well, it
12
kept getting farther away in the
That's
beginning.
kind of
so.
like real time, let's be honest.
Okay, once inside of the door, there's another long wall, and in front of you, extending to your right and to your left, there are 3 identical openings directly in front of you.
I go in the middle one.
I go in the right one.
Left.
Middle.
Left. Left.
Wait,
you
so
all
you-
go in different doors?
Yeah,
Yeah.
is Vino going with me?
No, no, wait,
Oh,
wait.
guys, let's just go to.
Okay, fine,
Because the middle
fine.
one kind of
I go
sucks.
together.
We're gonna get
Jack
Felcher
is
and I are
crying.
gonna get to the right
Can I
one
roll
now.
perception?
Investigation.
On these
Investigation. I want to roll
There's a
investigation.
cold breeze coming from the middle one,
Can
and
I
I'm
roll
not a
insight
fan.
on these
I roll
doors?
investigation.
Which doors do you
Let's
We're all
in the
gonna go on the
middle.
right.
Let's,
Can I roll
wait,
insight?
Right. We're all going on the right.
I think we should roll
Let's go on the right.
You want
Fine.
to let him roll investigation?
investigation.
Felcher, you go okay with going on the right?
You don't just say the word investigation. You have to
I
roll.
know, I know.
You add.
You're such a
Please
pushover, Felcher.
roll a high number.
You have to.
Look at yourself, bro.
I'm
13.
just trying to egg you
plus
on to go to
16.
everyone.
Whoa, you have a
To
plus
what?
16 in
Go to-
investigation.
No, 3. 16.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Plus
He
16.
said plus
That'd be
16.
crazy.
So you get a 16, and
It's
you
really
notice
cool.
from the first room,
I always thought he was
Which
a
actually-
mercenary.
through the room.
Which room? Is this the right, left, or
This is
middle?
the room to the left.
Okay.
The room to the left. You don't really notice anything particular from that room. From the room to the right. You hear some faint animal noises, and on the room right directly in front of you, you don't hear anything as well.
Let's go towards the animal noises, guys.
I agree.
Yeah.
Animal noises room.
Animal
Yep.
noises. Let's go.
Animal
Can we?
noises.
Let's go to the jump.
That would be
Can I do
the
something?
Can I-
room to the right.
Can I just poke my head in the other 2 that had nothing in them, just to like see?
All right, you poke your head in the
It's chopped up.
left room, and you see. Fuck.
That's what you
You
see.
see, fuck. You see.
You see in the middle a couple of gargoyle statues.
Ooh, that looks very
Spooky.
You look in the room to your right, to directly in front of you, and you see some pillars, some small stone pillars. And you look in the room. Do you look in the room to the right
Yeah,
before you
I'll
guys
look
go
to the
in?
right. Yeah.
You see 2 chained
job.
creatures from the room to the right.
You can
One is a starving old human man, and the other one a starving-looking bear, both skinny
Jesus.
and frail. They are
Maddie.
too far apart from each other to reach one another.
They should eat each other.
Matt,
And
can
as
speak
you guys peer your head
animal,
through the door, you hear,
Help me. If you give me something to eat, I swear to you, I will give you anything you want.
I give him one of my rations.
Even the
Wait,
key.
listen.
Even the key to the door over there.
he points to the door to the right.
and he says, "You have the key to the door behind me. I don't know where that key is, I swear."
Is it in the bear's phone?
Bear
Excuse me,
falling.
Mr. Bear. What will you promise us?
He
Chianti.
goes,
Chianti, what does he say?
Hey.
like that.
Good.
And he's very hungry looking.
What can I get you, Bear? I talk an animal to him.
What's up, girlfriends? Nice to see you.
Hey, girl.
I can
So
use a
vibrant.
snack over there. I like that little man. You give that little man to me. I like to eat that little man.
If we can get the key first, I mean, I
Little
say.
skinny looking ass
That's
bitch.
what will you give me if I feed him to you?
Oh,
Why
well.
would you wait? Hold up. Why would you want a skinny man when I can give you my halfling friend for free?
Oh, but
Wait,
I don't want
now-
to
Who's
have this
that?
man. You don't want it?
Ah, who's your halfling friend?
You don't want it? I know for a fact though. There's a key in that little boy's belly.
There's a key in.
That old little
Do
man's
you swear?
belly. I swear on Jesus Christ Almighty.
I say we.
What the fuck?
What is he gonna give us?
Wait, can you
The
tell us
other dude
this?
said he's gonna give you a key. He says,
I'll give you a key.
Can
But
you-
one of the rooms, I don't know where the key is. I swear.
Hey, what's that key in your
Okay.
stomach?
No,
He
we
goes-
don't know that.
Oh.
We don't know.
"Yeah, well, you don't know the bear
Okay.
didn't talk to you.
Can
So I
she
wanna
tell
give
us
him
that?
a
Chianti,
ration.
what happened?
You give him a rat.
Okay. I know now.
Chianti
Give him some
told us.
food. The moment you give him some food, he doesn't eat it yet, but he hands you a key.
Is there wait, did he just pull it out of his?
He pulled it out of his ass, and he hands you a key from out of his ass. And he
Okay.
eats the food, and he slowly starts to decrease in age, becoming a younger man, and he gets much buffer. And he rips the chains out of the wall,
Uh-oh.
and he says, "Thank you. I've been trapped here for decades. I hope you do well on your journey." And he runs out of this room.
Can I give a ration to the bear?
Wait. Can I say wait?
I say,
What?
Come is that bear gay?
I have more rations.
Deception?
Yeah.
Roll for deception.
19 plus.
Isn't it persuasion because you do have more rations?
Well,
But he's not gonna give him. That's what he does.
plus
That's why
6.
he said.
19 plus 6.
Okay, yeah, he goes, "You do?"
Yeah.
Alright, he walks back and he goes,
Okay.
"Alright, give him to me."
Can I sneak attack? So like,
How can you sneak attack him? He's right in front of you.
I'll do
With a
that.
dagger.
yeah, like, can I just like pull out my sword and like impale him and then
Sword
like
is
rip
gonna
him
take
open?
more time than a dagger.
Okay, can I just
Do you
like
want me to sneak up from behind?
take out my dagger?
Roll your attack.
And it's sneak. So do I get? What do I get? For
Just to get advantage on the roll.
dagger 17.
17 to hit. That's gonna hit his armor class.
Okay, so, and I'm just trying to like split open his stomach.
Alright, we'll roll for damage. And what's the max amount of damage you can get from this?
From this, 12,
12 would be the max amount of damage. Okay. So I'll be internal.
9.
Okay. You split into his stomach and you peel down, but as you're peeling down, he grabs your hands. He goes, "You just made the biggest mistake of your life." And then he pulls your hands out from his stomach and roll strength check. Strength save.
I say we get that bear
Oh,
to
no,
fight.
Val-
Oh
Vulture.
shit. Go ahead and roll.
18.
Yeah, honey. This boy, he takes those daggers in your hands and he pushes them down and he's gonna roll. What is the damage on those daggers?
Why are you talking?
Just
Don't even talk to me.
It's 1d4. Plus your dex.
1d4 plus dexterity.
Yeah.
4.
If he's proficient with them. Or other people's hands.
Where's the...
This might be an improvised weapon, which would just be 1d4.
You're an
plus-
improvised weapon. Let me tell you that.
When
Dex.
you're like proficient in other people's hands.
It's the same damage no matter what.
Dude, I wish I was
Second is
proficient in
improvised
other
weapon.
people's
Use
limbs,
strength, maybe.
other body parts.
Just take an arm and start
Oh,
beating the shit out
my-
of
Yeah,
people with it.
exactly. No, like stop
plus
hitting
dexterity.
yourself, but like times
He
10.
puts the 2 daggers, there's 2 of them,
Mm-hmm.
so it'd be double damage.
No, it's 2d8 or 2d4 plus 4 or plus
2d4.
2d4 plus dex.
Good. He pushes these daggers into your shoulder blades, in between your clavicle and your necks, slowly down into your clavicle and your neck, and you take 11 points of damage from this attack. And he leaves them in there, and he lets go. And he's gonna attempt
Initiative.
Initiative.
Thank you.
Wait, can I sneak up behind him
Ready
and get a
to release
surprise
the bear.
attack?
17.
Give me a second. I should be. Oh, a 6.
22.
Well,
Alright,
I'll go
guys.
last.
So I'll go around. Filcher, what'd you get?
9.
Lygon?
22.
Chianti?
6.
Eric?
17.
Alden?
16.
Alden.
16?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, next up is Lygon. What do you do?
Can I sneak up behind him and get a surprise attack?
No. You're all in front.
Oh, we should probably put our people up.
I'm gonna use my longbow.
Okay.
Roll.
You sure?
Wait.
Oh,
Wait.
Okay, you're
who's
gonna
the
have...
enemy?
Yeah, you rolled.
1.
Crit 1. Great.
I am the worst everyone.
I swear.
Well, no,
I
that's interesting. You rolled crit 1.
You would've-
You
I
would have hit
swear.
me.
You would've hit him.
Roll damage.
I fucking swear.
That's
If you hit me.
4d8.
7.
4d8.
1d8.
1d8. Don't you get bonuses on long range weapons? You do
Really
get plus
closely
2.
Caught the air.
Oh, so 9.
Snapped
That'd be a
it.
9.
9, and then you also get some other. You also take 2 attacks on one turn, but you're only taking 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, 4 damage goes to Nathan. You skim it past his ear, goes through his earlobe, and it cuts it open.
Oh.
All right, next up is
No.
good. All right, what do you do?
Well, Eldritch Blast him.
Okay. Do you need to roll to hit that? Or is that a spell?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a cantrip.
Cantrip. Okay.
Got a 9 plus 6 is 15.
15 is gonna hit.
6 damage.
Do 6 damage. Okay. Yes. What does this attack do?
It's a bolt of like
Light.
no, it's a bolt of force
Tap me.
damage. It's just
So
gonna,
yeah, like you send a gust of.
I'll dead leg him.
Okay, you.
So
dig-
he's like, oh, my leg.
So yeah, you send a
That's a lot of force.
force of visual force damage into his leg, and you guys see him like crimp over a little bit like that. Next up in the lineup is Filchy the Fly.
Okay, so are the daggers just sticking out of me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take them out.
All right. Roll Constitution.
18 plus 2.
18 plus 2.
I'll just go ahead and stab him again with those.
All right. So roll to hit. To attack. You need to roll twice because it's 2 weapons.
I don't think so, but I can. I hit both.
You hit.
The lowest was a 20, so.
Yeah. You attack. You hit him.
Yeah.
Roll for damage.
8.
8 damage. You send these daggers into his sides, into his rib cage, and you pull out, and his ribs expose, and you see entangled in a mixture of heart and ligaments, a golden shining key, and he gets down to his knees now, but he's still gunning.
Can I grab the key?
You already took your bonus action and your action. Next up is going to be our boy. He's going to go for you. Filcher.
Oh.
Does a... That was awesome. You're welcome. Is it 8 hit?
No.
Okay, good. So he reaches towards you with his hands, and he goes to grab your legs, and you kind of swoop back, and he misses, and he lands on all 4s. Next up is Lygon.
Alright, is this dim or dark? This cave?
It's not cave.
Or the wall?
It's a
the
labyrinth.
place that
It's like a
went
big
into-
maze.
Yeah.
No, it's dawn, so it's bright enough.
Alright. So, okay. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go again. He's on. I'm gonna just thrust. Try to go stir his head
All right,
with my duality blade.
all right. You send what into him? A duality blade?
My duality blade, like straight.
All
through
right,
his head.
yeah. So you send your duality blade straight in through his skull. It goes through the top of his head and out of his jaw. His jaw is open and out spills blood. And the key actually was intertwined with his guts and his stomach. Gets sucked into a tube and it comes up through his mouth and it spills out of his mouth with all those intestines and blood. And this key is being rained on by the shower of guts from his mouth as he is in a position of what's it called? Kind of lock up. He's in a locked up position, kind of keeling
something
over on the
shot.
ground with a sword, holding him up.
Okay, Maddie, would it be a bad idea to feed the dead corpse to the bear?
No.
It would be.
No, it wouldn't be.
Alright, do you think we should do that?
Get the key
We
first.
should.
Alright, I say we snag the key and feed the dead corpse to the bear.
Right.
I
So
just,
you snag the key. What do you do?
I just don't want to
Do you
be
wanna-
I
mega
turn to
powerful.
the bear and I'm like, "You can eat him now." He's
Oh,
all
honey,
yours.
honey, honey, I don't eat no dead people. No,
You
no,
wanted
no.
him alive.
I wanted him alive and fresh.
Oh.
I mean, it's still pretty
I
fresh.
mean, we
He's
could
alive.
just kill him.
He's still alive. There's the blood.
I wanted that person to be living, so when I ate him, I could absorb him mentally.
Sucks. I'll just wait. No, actually, I think he's still alive. Actually.
Roll for deception.
Should I go open the door in the back? Do you want to come with me?
Oh,
I got
okay.
a
Who's
9
going back?
plus something.
The one that
It's
from the
not
sun
gonna be
key.
good.
Yeah.
Hopefully a 6.
No, it's not gonna be a 6. 9 plus
Uh-oh.
2, so that's gonna be 11.
11. Does anyone want to roll as?
Someone
Yeah.
please
I'll do it.
help me.
Yeah.
I'll
Wait,
wait.
I've
Luke
had
had
some-
the idea. So what do you do to kind of like? Do you like puppet him? Do you do like Weekend at Barney's and like you like kind of move the arms?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Roll.
Okay, I have plus
I have a
6.
plus
Are you
6.
re-rolling a character?
I can talk. I know
16.
I can talk.
You got 16.
Yeah.
All right.
Something.
Do you guys, like-
That's 3.
Do you guys like puppet master him?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys like you open it. What do you say?
Oh, from the
You're
guy.
pretending.
Ah, you
like,
stabbed
move his jaw,
me.
move his
Oh,
jaw.
I said,
Nice
hey, no, I'm alive still.
Okay. Okay.
Are you serious?
Throw that boy.
Oh, okay.
Throw him.
So we just toss
Throw-
him.
toss
You
him.
toss him, and like your sword's still in his head. So as you guys grab him, roll strength check.
Wait, what?
Shit.
Wait, can I uncall my sword? Because I say a command
can.
word to.
6
Actually,
plus
roll Constitution really quick.
6
3.
See
plus
if you.
1.
No, roll for insight really quick. You. And what do
Me?
you guys get?
I roll
I
for
got
insight or
7.
constitution?
4.
Jack,
4.
am I rolling for insight or constitution?
Insight.
Alright, I got a 20, not nat.
Not nat
Ooh,
20. Okay, so
that's
you
good.
quickly remember to remove the sword before they do this, and you call it back, and
I could just say it,
goes
yeah.
straight back to what's your call?
Well, I just say a command word and it vanishes.
What's the command word?
Excelsior. Rip Stanley.
Oh, yes. The sword it vanishes, and so with that, you both combined are able to toss the dude a couple of feet towards the bear. The bear begins to eat, has a lot of fun.
And then does it
Doing
grow
that.
mega strong too? Because if it does,
Are you calling me mega strong?
No, I'm calling the bear mega
You
strong.
call me mega strong?
Yes, I did.
Oh, thanks. So yes, the bear.
Because I think it has a key too.
So yeah, you guys got the key you got from this tummy, and you got the key
From his.
from the man. And the bear goes, "Thank you."
Can I unlock the tummy key door in the back?
So which one are you doing?
The tummy key door in the back.
The tummy key door. So one of the keys unlock. So it unlocks a room to your right, and one is directly in front of you.
I want to do the one directly in front of me.
All right. So you funnel out the keys, and you open up one, and you see a room in front of you. In the center of the room, 2 mounds of rock, and plunge into each 2 swords. Do you want to open up the other door?
It sounds like you want me to, so sure.
No. Whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Because you talked about opening them up, both up.
I kind of want to. Can I roll investigation on these rocks and swords, or would that be history?
I mean, that would just be perception because you really don't know.
Perception. All right.
Not even in the room yet.
21.
21. With the 21, you see one of the swords is a little thinner. It's less bulky and looks a little more like a katana, and the other one looks bulkier, thicker blade towards the bottom.
And they don't see this yet?
No, they all do. You all saw him open the door.
Alright, I want to go for the katana. I'm going to try to pull it
so
out.
you're just gonna run up and pull out.
I'm going to walk up sort of carefully and put my hands around it, and does anything happen?
No.
Alright, I want to yank it out then.
You yank out this sword. The katana looking one.
Mm-hmm.
And roll a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
You take 18 points of damage.
Cool.
As the sword is pulled out of the stack, it quickly, as if moved through the air, is stabbed directly into your own gut.
Oof.
Can I pick it out of my gut?
Roll a strength save throw.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Alright, so yeah, you feel resistance
Plus 4.
against it, like something else is controlling it, but slowly you pull the sword out of you, and it now floats in the air, swaying back and forth slightly.
Swang and
You also notice that a door to your right opens up.
Should we check it out or go for the other sword?
Heck yeah, let's go in that door.
Did we ever look at the ASCII thing?
You did not.
Let's do that after this.
Okay.
Well, actually, let's pause this. You go into the other door in the other room before.
Yeah.
All right, you open up that door with the ASCII, and you see as you enter the room directly in the in the center a large chest.
Can I roll for perception?
Sure.
Just see what if it's 11.
It looks like a normal chest. Normal
Okay.
chest.
I'll just walk up to it and like open it.
All right, you walk up, you open up the chest, and inside you see 100 gold coins.
Oh, that's not that much.
That's not
okay.
that much.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. I'll just take it.
All right, you take 100 gold coins. And let's go back to the other room. You guys are in the other room now, and you see a door to your right open up.
I'm gonna go in.
I'm gonna go for the other sword, actually.
I'm definitely going in the right room.
So as you open up the right room, you see another 2 sealed entries in front of you, and you all in this door to the right room.
Okay.
Okay, good.
I'm not.
Except for Nathan.
I just need to get some gold and
Yes, you are.
I'm in the other room. I'm in the ass room.
Fine. All
But-
of you except for Nathan.
Wait, I even said I wanted to stay in the other room. I swear, if he's gonna pull a jinx and kill us, I'm flipping.
You guys see in this room
Oh god.
this
I'm
creature.
Mr. Sandman.
I run.
Wait,
Let me set this
it
up.
might not be dangerous yet. We
Oh,
don't know.
it's gonna
We don't know though. We can't make assumptions.
feel.
Yes.
Everyone roll for an initiative.
Fuck.
All right, we just had to come to a few things. I had to set up a grid and such. So here's what happened. Our good friend Lygon pulled out a sword that looked much like that of a katana. And the sword unleashed a door, making this room that he was in into an even larger room. And on that side of the door was a large water elemental. And then that sword gravitated through the air into the body of this water elemental. In the meantime, Nathan Gallup also removed a sword. This sword was a sword that when he pulled it out, it turned into a clear glass-like sword that you can see through. It was somewhat visible through, and it went through the air and went straight into the body of a fire elemental that also opened up, and now they're in one large room, all of them, with a fire and water elemental. And they all rolled initiative, and we are about to battle. First up is Filcher the Flyer.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead. Wait, since they're okay, we'll try it. Okay, I'm just gonna try and shoot the fire elemental. No, with an arrow.
Shoot the fire elemental with an arrow. All right.
Better.
And better, yeah. So you're gonna go with an arrow, you said?
Yep.
All right. So you're staying where you are. What's the range on your arrows?
Arrows, 80 feet.
80 feet, and you're going to the fire elemental.
Yeah.
Okay, that should be easy for you.
So that's gonna be just 10 damage.
10 damage. All right. So you shoot a giant arrow, a longer arrow at the fire elemental, and he or she, we don't know, puts their fiery arm out to block it,
He can sneak attack.
but it goes
Advantage.
through the arm and it bursts into a fiery explosion and the arm is slowly regenerating back, but the fire of the creature in general is smaller. All right, Alden, go ahead. What attack do you want to make on in which creature?
I'm gonna attack the water elemental.
With what?
Scorching ray.
Okay, what's the range on that? Enough?
Yeah.
All right,
120 feet.
where are you? You are behind those two people. What's the radius?
It's just
A direct.
rays. Yeah.
Okay, great.
So I make just a
On the
whole
water
bunch of
elemental.
attack. That's 14 damage. Fire
Alright.
damage.
14 fire damage?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so you...
Does that have any effect on it?
No, fire damage? No, nothing specific. It doesn't do anything specific to a water elemental.
Neato.
Yes, it would have had to been something else.
I was just hoping that it wasn't immune to it.
No, because it steams up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it
yes.
steamed it a little.
You've steamed it a little. So you shoot these rays at it, and as you do, puffs of steam come off of this large water creature. One in the shoulder, one in the bottom part of the creature, and one directly in the face, but it slowly forms back together again, shrinking the size of the creature in total. Next up is Lygon.
I'm gonna pull out my duality blade, Excelsior.
Alright, who are you going for? And move your character.
I'm gonna go for the water elemental.
Alright, move your character.
Would it be too much? Whatever. Alright, so each square is 5, correct?
Yep. Alright, you should be able to dash.
I'm gonna spit a 2d6 cone of fire at him.
Okay, 2d6 cone of fire. Okay, go ahead. At the water elemental?
Yes.
Alright.
He,
Yeah.
Alright,
What's
cool.
the 7?
So,
7 damage.
7 damage. Alright, so you shoot these rays of fire out of your mouth. Not rays. These fire blasts out of your mouth at the lower part of the creature, and it just steams down. It gets lower. It's closer to you now. Eric is up. Eric Sargent.
I'm using my longbow for the water elemental.
For the water elemental.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my banishing arrow.
Vanishing arrow. Alright. What does that do? Extra.
It just has a...
It basically...
a charisma saving throw to his
Or it
DC.
doesn't get a next turn?
Or it doesn't get a next turn.
Or,
the next
no,
one.
it leaves this plane of existence for a turn.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
And this is the water elemental?
Gets put in a
Yeah.
Water
pocket
elemental?
plane.
Yes.
Alright, the water elemental.
Check your DC. It's under,
Dexterity save or
it's
charisma?
right at the... Okay, well then he's banished now.
All
But
right,
you
so-
also get to do your
Nice.
damage.
You shoot an arrow
Oh,
at the water elemental, and how much damage does it make? Roll. For just a regular arrow, correct?
5.
Alright,
Except
it
it's
takes 5
magical.
damage.
Okay then.
So yeah.
So yeah, it's just
Doesn't
fine.
have any dex-
All right.
That's what I thought.
So you shoot this arrow at this watery creature, and it shrinks, but it zooms into a tiny void. It is gone from its planar existence for a short.
What's your dexterity?
Okay, the water elemental is going to go for Dom. So it's going to
The
go for
water
Lygon.
elemental isn't on this
Oh,
plane
it's
of existence.
gone.
It's in a
The
little
fire
pocket
elemental, just keep it there for now.
It's gone for a turn until his turn again.
The fire
When it comes
elemental
back.
is going to approach Dominic's character. So it's going to thrust its fiery
Hey, guess
hands
what?
at you.
I resist fire damage. Mm-hmm. I'm a dragon.
No, it resists.
You can't resist
damage.
fire damage.
Take half damage.
Immune is...
Immune is.
Okay.
So does
take
a 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you take 11. You take half of that, so you take 6 damage. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go higher. 6 damage, and then until you douse this this fire, it's going to every one of your turns hit you with more damage.
How much?
You'll see. Next up is Filch with the Flyer.
Okay, so I want to dash. What? I'm gonna dash at the fire elemental
All right.
with
Go ahead.
my cursed rapier, the red eye one.
All right.
So, yeah. And is there any chance that I can hit it with enough force that it'll be knocked back into where the water elemental was?
Can you roll?
You get your sneak attack, by the way, because you have advantage. Either from the charge and from the fact that
'Cause you're
he's
behind it as well.
engaged someone with someone else, or with the flanking.
Okay.
So there would be 3 ways to get your sneak attack or advantage
So-
in that. Does he get more than 1 advantage because of the fact that he has...
So you said he has 3?
Well, because he charged, because he moved more than 15 feet, and then melee attacked.
Roll
He's also
4.
flanking.
Take the highest of the 4.
Okay, well I just got a nat 20, so...
All right, nat 20. Roll for damage.
20, so it's 40 damage.
40 damage total
Apparently.
to the fire elemental.
Yeah, and so does he
Alright.
get knocked back?
Or does he just die
Yeah, he gets
And
knocked
it's
into
a
the spot where the
magical
fire
weapon,
elemental was.
Right?
with the water?
The water elemental was.
It's a magical weapon, right?
It's a magical
It
weapon.
is a
so
magical
if
weapon, so
if
it's
I
full.
kill
So if it has any immunity to that.
It does not have any immunity to magical.
Alright, I'm sorry.
It has
I meant, like,
resistance from non-magical.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's so it's just the damage. He doesn't take half.
Exactly.
Next up is Alden Gleamhill.
You got a crit, so it doubled it.
Alden
Okay.
Gleamhill.
I will use my Eldritch Blast.
8 to damage. Alright, just finished. Alright. The fire one is much smaller. Much smaller at this point. Probably the size of Dom's character.
Okay.
Probably the size of Dom's character. And next up in the lineup is Lygon. Lygon, I need you to...
Has the water elemental
Roll.
reappeared yet?
1 minute. Say again?
He
It won't.
won't reappear until.
Alright, you
regenerate.
take...
That's a hit, by the way.
You take 6 damage.
You take 6.
Lygon, you take 6 damage.
Half of
because-
6 damage or just 6 damage?
Oh, yeah,
of
half
it.
of 6 damage.
Okay.
Half of 6 damage. So 3 damage. You're still on fire a little bit. Yes.
I'm just wondering, when the water elemental reappears, will it take damage because the fire elemental
We'll
is
find
where
out.
it's,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
We'll find
you're
out.
trying to predict the future. Roll insight.
Can I boost him
We'll
up
see.
on that? Can I help him with that? Get him in.
No, we'll see.
It's actually 11.
Well, we'll see. Dom, what are you gonna do?
Well, I want to kill it, but I feel like it'd be stupid.
You can skip your turn.
All right.
You could. You
All right,
can also move
you're gonna
away
skip your
though,
turn.
like-
I'll
Next
move
up
away.
is Eric.
Wait,
Alright.
That's when it reappears at the beginning of his turn.
So it reappeared.
Okay, so the water elemental has reappeared.
Okay.
I thought of a good idea for this.
Now, Trustler, it is my piercing shot that can shoot through both.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
1
So
minute.
wait.
I like
All right, so the creature reappears in the space where the other creature reappears, and it
Perfect.
takes damage.
that. Nice.
A little too much.
All right, Eric. Eric,
Oh
you're
my
up.
God.
What do you do, Eric?
Perfect. I'm gonna use my longbow once again with my piercing arrow.
All right, roll. Add 1d6, correct? Well, roll.
Wait, are they still together? Or are they?
14.
That's gonna hit, and that's on the which elemental are you aiming for?
Well, actually,
Well, actually, it's gonna go through both.
it goes through both. Exactly.
Why?
So
Yeah.
it
It
would
go-
go
it
through
goes
both
through-
even if they weren't.
Exactly.
No, but I'm saying yeah, it's gonna go through both.
Okay, cool. I
Okay.
agree.
Yeah. So it goes through
You
both.
didn't agree at the beginning.
I did. I don't know what made you think that I didn't.
Any hoot and a hanny. You roll for damage.
Okay. Yeah. 12.
12.
Oof.
All right, the fire elemental. You shoot this arrow, and it just extinguishes in a giant blast of flames, and falling on the ground, but also rising
Inside.
into the water is the sword that was inside of this elemental. The water elemental shrinks again from the damage it takes, and it is standing in front. Can I give you that? Can you give me that fire elemental? All right. All right.
Okay. That's what
Next
learning a little
up
bit about
in
the game can do
lineup
for you.
is the water elemental. Water elemental is going to turn towards our good buddy Luke Miller, who shot that arrow. Have him move to Luke in the middle of all of you. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
And he's going to roll to attack.
Oh. 39.
Okay, he rolled a quit 20.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh my
Nat
god.
20,
I'm
sorry.
fucked. I'm fucked.
What does he say?
I don't think you are.
He's about to fuck me.
Do you want him to fuck you?
Yeah.
You take 28 damage.
Oh wow.
And
Wait, can I roll though for
No.
saving throw?
What, a death saving throw?
No, like
You take 28 damage.
damn it. 11 hit points.
The water creature comes down on you with both of its hands and floods you. Water fills your lungs, and you struggle to breathe. You're on your hands and knees, and you're coughing up water onto the ground. Next up is Filch the Flyer.
Wow.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do.
It's treason, then.
That's it.
This is what I'm-
That's what I'm doing.
Oh my gosh, you're doing a little spinny
No,
move
it's
in the
treason.
air?
I'm doing the Darth Sidious torpedo at Mace
Oh my
Windu,
God,
but I want
okay.
to do it through the water.
You have to
elemental.
say it's,
Through the water
you
elemental?
have to say it's treason
Am I
then.
able to?
Roll acrobatics.
You have to mimic Darth
Yeah.
Sidious
Does
and
he
say
have
it's
an
I'm gonna
treason.
say it's treason then.
Well, I mean, and not only
Just-
acrobatics.
I would say just roll because I'm gonna have him cancel out. Because he is behind it. But I'm
Because
gonna cancel it
the
out with the
attack-
fact that he's going
he
through.
would have advantage in sneak attack because it's.
Yeah, he would
attacking
have
someone
advantage, but I'm
else.
just gonna have those cancel out since he's trying to go through.
Well, I
this
still have
reason.
sneak attack though. Plus
And acrobatics.
acrobatics, so 17.
Yeah. You dive in a torpedo fashion through this water creature, and,
And I
when you
also want to, as a bonus action, grab the glass sword while I'm going through it, if I can. Unless
roll
it's too
sleight
much.
of hand disadvantage.
Why did you say your acrobatics was 1?
Oh shoot, it was
That's a-
+4. Sorry.
Oh yeah. So roll sleight of hand.
Oh shoot. Okay. 11.
11. You go to reach for the sword and you grab onto it, but as you come out through the other side of the water elemental, go ahead and move your piece. The sword is sucked back into the creature, and you land on the other side of the water elemental.
Without this- okay.
I'm gonna say,
but-
for the sake of shit, that was a bonus action, and you get to take another action.
Ooh, me? Oh, okay. I'm gonna do the same thing through the other side now.
Roll.
For acrobatics again.
Acrobatics now to disadvantage.
It's not gonna hit.
Oh, his 7. You jump in through this. Creature, and it holds you inside of him. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
11.
Oh, the creature. Oh my god. You take 7 points of damage, and you are currently suffocating inside of this water elemental. Next up is Almaglino.
Oh.
Wait. We never even did damage on him for my turn. So should I?
When
do
you
that?
torpedoed?
Yeah, threw him the first time.
What were you using?
My sword. Do I? That wouldn't be snakes. That would just. Oh wait. Sorry. 26, not 22, and then plus 6, plus 10 more, so 30.
What the fuck? Why?
Because
Why
I went through the other time. I stayed in the middle, but I didn't.
I'm not going to count that as any damage.
Okay, so then just 26.
Just 26.
So I am going to.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to.
Alright, you kiss your fingers.
And then I'll go. And
And
I'll
you
spray a
shoot-
bunch of fire.
Oh my god, you spray up with fire.
So he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright, Nathan rolled a dexterity saving throw. He also rolled a dexterity saving throw,
22.
and he got 16.
Okay, well it hits him because my thing is 17.
Oh, it did hit you?
22.
So it doesn't hit you.
It hits him, he just takes half damage. 11 fire damage.
So I'll take 5 then.
So you take 5. This creature is now smaller than you, Nathan. Your arms
It's
are...
inside of me.
Whoa.
Oh,
And
wow.
your arms are extending out from it. You're around it. It's still moving you though, kind of like the symbiote venom stuff. So it's kind of around you.
It's smaller than me.
I'm out of spells.
It's like it's a thin layer of it around you.
Okay.
I know.
So do I have the swords then, or are they just
yeah, the swords. Roll sleight of hand.
17 plus 7?
You hold these 2 swords on either side of your hands. In each hand, water circulating around your arms, holding your arms, but in your hands, these 2 swords, one katana and one clear glass sword. Next up is Lygon.
Alright, so like he's around him like completely.
Yeah.
For a bonus action, can I try to get a rope or can I just try to yank him out of there
Like, you want to grab him?
for a bonus action?
Roll strength.
Alright.
You roll a. Actually, just do it with advantage because he's going to try to let you do it.
Okay. 18.
18, you pull him out of this water elemental, and then what do you do?
I like with one hand, I yank him out, and then I go with my sword and I just stab his chest.
The water elemental's chest. All right, roll 20 damage.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that might
so
kill him.
you pull Nathan out of this creature, but as you do this, it gets to make an attack because it was a disengage technically. Since he technically disengaged from the creature, he was sharing the same space, so he gets to make an opportunity attack. And the water creature, 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. You take 6 damage.
Holy shit.
You take 6 damage, and as you do this, you stab your sword into the water elemental, and it sprinkles up in a big, giant splash of water and lands in the ground and is destroyed.
Then I want to snag the katana.
Well,
He's
they're in my
holding
hands,
both of them.
Yeah.
Can I have the katana?
I'm kind of like on the ground. So.
Ooh.
No, you can
Sounds
be
good.
walking and talking on 2. You're only on the ground whenever you're prone.
I stab
Yeah,
no.
but I'm kind of.
You're feeble.
I'm gonna limp over to you.
I
Be
stab
like, here's your katana.
You hand him a katana, and you have a glass sword in your hand. Filcher has a glass sword in his hand, and Lygon has a katana.
I lick my sword.